Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tina.
Before the weekend would wow the world and become the songbird for our generation, winning 36 awards out of 117 nominations at the time of this recording.
Everybody that's been a part of it, and I want to thank my fans and of course my mother. Thank you, I love you, bye.
Before delivering panty dropper hits like High for This, Earned It, and The Hills, and also having the first radio hit single about cocaine since the 70s.
I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it.
Before the weekend asked Bella Hadid to be on the cover of his album, met with her, then started dating the then 18-year-old model.
Goodbye, honey. I have to go be the Weeknd.
Oh, but it's only Tuesday, dear.
Before the weekend collaborated with some of the best in the biz and appeared on SNL, and then wowed the world when he cut off his signature hairdo.
I love it. I think he looks so handsome.
The Weeknd grew up a quiet boy raised by a single mother who immigrated to Canada from Ethiopia. When his father left the family, his mom struggled to make ends meet, and it was his grandmother who would raise him and have him speaking an Ethiopian language. At school, he took French immersion, but multiple dialects wasn't his only pastime. He began smoking pot at a young age and also developed a serious love for music. Into his teens, he developed an appetite for harder drugs and decided to drop out of school at 17.
And I live in a van down by the river.
After spending some time living in a van, he eventually moved out with his friends and became a bit of a party animal, living in a numb haze for years, an experience that would shape his music and usher in a new age of R&B. What's going on, guys? My name is Mike McCrudden, documenting the life of the Weeknd prior to fame, here for you on Before They Were Famous. Now, this is an updated version. We've also covered his fellow star from The Six, Drake, as well as his smoking hot girlfriend Bella Hadid. Be sure to check those out, but in the meantime, let us know who you want us to document next. Aquil Brown, aka Slim Jimmy, was born on December 29th, 1993 in California. 2 years later, his brother Khalif, aka Sway Lee, he was born on June 27th, 1995. While they were still very young, their family moved from California to Tupelo, Mississippi, the birthplace of the king of rock and roll, and well, not too much else.
Nothing else matters.
I can tell Elvis was from Tupelo because this invention has so much swag.
The town of 35,000 people was also home to the Ida Street housing projects, one of the most violent and crime-filled areas in the States, which was now home to the two brothers. Shortly after the move, their parents divorced, leaving the two to make it on their own on the streets.
Where you take your girl on a nice little date, you know what I'm saying? Take her on a walk.
And you bust it in the park! You bust it in the park when ain't nobody around!
They squatted in abandoned homes around the city and their future was looking pretty bleak. So to escape, they would turn to their music. And hey, why not? I mean, Elvis managed to escape a small town, and Jimmy and Sway wanted to do the same for themselves, so they would work together.
Stop, hating. Put it in rotation. Oh yeah. Put it in rotation. Oh yeah.
Growing up in a small community, Atwood and his friends were always pushing the limits of ways to have fun, and safety was usually not taken into consideration. These stunt challenges and pranks turned into Roman's first entertainment business, known as the Nerd Herd series. But despite selling some copies in his hometown and as a vendor at Warped Tour, the Nerd Herd did not turn into Roman's bread and butter. Video production eventually stopped, but Roman had gotten a taste of what he loved to do. And everything else, it just seemed so pointless. He was miserable at school and found himself bored and uninterested with most subjects. I mean, he was so uninterested that his teachers actually told him he'd have no sort of future. As Roman said himself, math and algebra, well, they weren't gonna help him make dumb videos.
Some people can't handle success. I can.
After DJ Khaled sat down with one Michael McCrudden for one of the most candid interviews of his career.
You smart.
Let's just get back to the questions.
You know my story.
Yeah, I know, but I actually came up with a whole bunch of questions, and now that we're here, now that I have the chance.
This will be the biggest interview you ever had, the most views you ever had on this camera.
Okay, but it'd be nice to actually get a question.
The biggest.
Tell me, what was it like starting off at pirate radio?
Bow down and kneel to greatness.
With hit records, a larger-than-life name, personality, and a multi-million-dollar contract, it seemed like DJ Khaled could do no wrong. Then in 2012, he faced getting evicted from his Miami mansion, and a few questionable marketing moves left many unsure if the DJ's career was going to last the test of time. Then the 40-year-old got lost at sea and his life was at risk. He ended up documenting the entire ordeal via Snapchat, and from there he would catapult himself to a whole nother level of success, capturing a completely new audience and go back to be
Number one.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch you outside? What does that mean?
What I just said.
After a 13-year-old girl named Danielle sat down on the Dr. Phil show and asked the audience to cash her outside. Or at least that's what it sounded like.
Catch her outside and she'll go outside and do what she has to do.
After multiple Dr. Phil YouTube videos would rake in millions and millions of views and climb to the top of Dr. Phil's YouTube channel, all thanks to Danielle.
I ain't playing with none of y'all right now, bro. I'm about to start swinging on my mama. I'm about to start swinging. I will break your camera, I swear to God. Bro, I'm about to put this water all over your camera. Whoa!
Things didn't go exactly as planned for Danielle or her mother Barbara Ann following their appearance on the Dr. Phil show, which happens more often than you would think. I know from firsthand because I too was on that show.
What is it?
Hi, Michael.
Yeah, okay. Well, who are you to judge me? Can you tell me?
I swear, the Dr. Phil show is turning into the Jerry Springer show. Nicki Minaj is earning millions and millions of dollars each and every year, and she knows how to enjoy the finer things in life, having purchased 2 Lamborghinis worth a combined cost of $600,000. She also has a pink Bentley Continental GT worth $200,000, and her jewelry and designer outfits come with a hefty price tag. Instead of purchasing a house, Nicki likes to rent properties both in Malibu and Beverly Hills, each costing her as much as $30,000 a month. She's also spent some serious cash on a few other things, like her
But
and has no problem splurging on gifts for those closest to her.
you can't get this from no regular degular. You know what I mean? No average bitch boy.
Nicki Minaj's net worth is estimated to be at $80 million at the time of this recording. So the question is, how did she do it and where is all this money coming from? Well, it didn't happen overnight, with Nicki scraping by until she was signed to Young Money Entertainment in 2010. Soon after, she blew up and the money started rolling in. I'm going to walk you through her financial come up and where the money is coming from. Also, what she spends it on. Here for you on The Rich Life.
If I share with you my story, would you share your dollar with me?
This kid certainly knows how to spend all that money he's earning. Take a scroll through his Instagram to see the designer and custom clothing he wears, which don't come cheap. His pet monkey from 2013 cost him only $2,500, but when German Customs took Mali as property, well, they demanded $8,000 for handling to place the monkey in a zoo. Now that's all chicken scratch for Justin because he was able to splurge $500,000 for 2 tickets to space with Virgin Galactic. Now don't get too excited that you might be able to be his guest. The extra ticket is for Scooter Braun. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrud, documenting the life and career of LeBron James prior to NBA superstardom, here for you on Before They're Famous. Now recently I've been growing out my own playoff beard, but today we're going to try something a little different. This video is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club because I love you guys. We worked out a special deal for a limited time. New members can get their first month of the executive razor with a tube of their Dr. Carver shave butter for just $5. That's a $15 value for only $5, and that includes free shipping. Every time I shave this neck beard off, I love how I feel about 5 years younger. Be sure to sign up at dollarshaveclub.com/BTWF. There is a link in the description box down below. Alright, enough about me, let's get into this bio.
You call her Stephanie? I call her Heffany.
Now if you plan on checking out a future performance of Young M.A. or any other artist or sporting event, I want to introduce you guys to SeatGeek. Boom! This is the world's largest event ticket search engine. What they do is search all the ticket prices available on the web to find you the absolute best seat at the best price. SeatGeek puts out a 1 to 100 score to let you know if you're getting a good deal or a bad one. Green means good and red means no. Now because you guys have helped me along the way and helped me grow this channel by subscribing and watching my vids, well, I worked out a deal to get you $20 back. You just gotta use the promo code FAMOUS, and there's a link down below. You might as well use it now. As for the rest of the story, well, You know the story because this is before they're famous. My name is Michael McCrudden. We do all sorts of celebrity bios. You guys requested this one immensely on my Instagram and my Twitter. So there you go. I finally got it done. But now you gotta let me know who's next in the comments down below or on, Instagram or Twitter. Okay, sweating. Bye.